We've got some breaking news that could change the way that people look at the Quest 3S because Xbox is about to get into the game. A brand new Xbox branded Quest 3S is reportedly dropping this coming week. And if the leak is true, it's coming fast with a surprise launch on Tuesday, June 24th. Now, before you run to the Meta store to look for it, it's not public yet, but a new leak just hit and it gives us some pretty full details about what to expect. And this isn't just going to be some sort of color swap. This looks like it's going to be a pretty cool bundle with a lot of Game Pass perks. Let me read you the full scoop straight from the source, and then we'll break down exactly what this might mean for Meta, Microsoft, and even the future of VR. Now, the original source on this is a website called GameSandwich.com, and I'm going to go ahead and link this article in the description. Meta will announce an Xbox Quest 3S next week. According to our sources, Meta will be shadow dropping an Xbox-branded Meta Quest 3S on Tuesday, June 24th. This follows a recent report from Windows Central that Xbox sidelined their first-party handheld Project Keenan to focus on Windows 11 optimization for gaming and allocating more efforts into third-party partner devices like the ROG Xbox Ally X. It goes on. What is the Xbox Meta Quest 3S? Our source also claims that the Xbox Quest 3S will be priced at $399. The contents of this release include a black and green headset with matching accessories, an Elite strap, an Xbox wireless controller, and 3 months of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. Internally, it will have the same standard system memory as the Meta Quest 3S at 128. That's kind of disappointing. Would be kind of cool if we got a 256 or a 512, but whatever. Essentially, it's a newly colored Meta Quest 3S with various Xbox add-ons. In recent years, Xbox brought Game Pass to Meta Quest headsets with various titles like Forza Motorsport and Starfield playable on the headset through Xbox Cloud Gaming. This branded device will not make any of those games natively playable, so you still have to rely on streaming through this route. Upon the launch of the recent This Is an Xbox campaign, MetaQuest was brought up as a point of emphasis where they'd like to get more of their games playable, along with another place to access Game Pass. Xbox has never really showed an interest into getting into the VR market, but they love pushing Game Pass. Having the subscription on more platforms is a boon to them. Xbox's continued focus on putting their games on as many platforms as humanly possible is proving to be one that has resulted in a lot more sales of their games on platforms like PlayStation 5. But we have yet to see how this will impact Game Pass moving forward. With things like the ROG Ally and any VR headset being a very niche device, we would be very surprised if there was any big bump in subscribers when these products come out. And that's all they really have to say about it. So let's talk about this a little bit. It's an Xbox-themed 3S. There's no changes to the internals. It's just black with some green coloring, but you do get an Xbox controller with it, and you do get some Game Pass access. So is this just kind of the first step between a deeper relationship between Xbox and Meta? Or is it just kind of a clever way to push and market more Quest 3Ss since we're not going to get a Quest 4 anytime soon? Honestly, I think it's probably a little bit of both. Meta has a pretty strong incentive to keep the Quest 3S as relevant as possible going into the next holiday season. Because newsflash for anybody who didn't catch my video on this, we're probably not going to get a Quest 4 this year and probably not even next year. And I'll probably talk about this more in another video, but it kind of seems like the Quest 4 and any other hardware that Meta would want to launch is probably on hold until Qualcomm actually releases the XR3 chip. Which, according to their CEO, or at least the last thing that I read about what their CEO had to say about it, that is not even close to being done. But then on Xbox's end, they get another Trojan horse to push Game Pass. They get more platforms, they get more eyes, they get more recurring revenue, and they're not even having to put out another console to do it. For me, this is not about VR becoming Xbox's next big thing. It's about making Game Pass as unavoidable as possible. And Meta can't appease shareholders or make sales by pushing new hardware this year, so they're just trying to stay relevant and push the existing hardware in any way that they can. But I'm curious to know what you guys think. Is this something that you guys want to see more of, or is this kind of a terrible decision and nobody really cares? And if you're playing an older headset like the Quest 1 or the Quest 2, is this maybe a deciding factor in buying a Quest 3S now? And also in the comments, let me know if you think that I should go pick one up and do a teardown on it. I'm kind of curious to see if Meta actually did just reskin a Quest 3S, or if maybe they made some small changes here and there. You never know. Plus, maybe it would make a cool giveaway, so let me know what you think about that too. Speaking of giveaways, we just finished up our giveaway for the Blackout Meta Quest 3, and we chose a winner on our live stream the other night. So if you missed it, the winner of the giveaway was Diego, and Diego, congratulations on your new Quest 3. Now, if you missed the Blackout Quest 3 giveaway, or you entered into it but you didn't win, which was a lot of people, we are launching a new giveaway. We made a Blackout Quest 3S. Meta finally releases a black Quest 3S, but I guess I beat them to it by like 3 days. So if you guys want to enter the new giveaway for the Blackout Quest 3S, you can do that through the link in the description below. But that's really all I got for you guys today, so we will see you on the next one.